Well, I made it through. It's Tuesday, the 8th of May. Spent the afternoon, feels like 2 days, with the new VA doctor who finally figured out who I am. And oh, yeah, I can do this for you, and I can do this for you, and I can do this for you. Well, why couldn't you do it a month ago? Because I hadn't seen you yet. It's in the chart. Another doctor put it in there. Anyway, another whole paid political announcement and pain in the butt. Anyway, got it done, got it behind us, moving on. Hey, that's how it's got to be today, right? National Teacher Appreciation Day. National Have a Coke Day. Yeah, Coca-Cola goes good with everything. Don't forget it today. National Coconut Cream Pie. You can keep it. National Student Nurse Day. Okay, that's it. You know, I figured out what part of everybody's problems is. And this quote kind of looks at it. Most people rust out due to the lack of challenge. Very few people rust out due to overuse. Let me put this again. Most people rust out due to the lack of challenge. Few people rust out due to overuse. Now, jokingly, do you know what a redhead is? A redhead, redhead lady, redhead man, just a blonde rusting out. Yes, I can get away with it. I got a redheaded daughter. And she's truly the blonde, and the blonde that I have is not a blonde. Okay? We'll leave it at that. So I can start another civil war when we have the reunion in June. That's what I'm good for. Think about it, though. If you go and get down in the mouth, mealy mouth, snowflaked, whatever you want to call it, what happens? It's because you got no challenge. You got nowhere to go. You feel depressed. You feel lost. And then you start to get rusty. You can't do things anymore. You don't want to do anything anymore. And the rust gets bad. Yep. See it all the time. Yep. For the lack of knowledge, their minds rust out. Not keeping up with things, not trying to learn new things, not going out and yelling and screaming at the world, I'm not going, not my time. You see, you got to keep your brain clear and happy. You keep your body clear and happy. And you keep moving. Now, like my wife said, losing weight, same thing. It's not a sprint, it's a marathon. It didn't go on overnight. It's not going to come off overnight. So a couple pounds a month, going to do a whole lot of stuff. A pound a week, going to do a whole lot of stuff. Yeah. Think about it. You didn't put that gut on. You didn't get so fat your hat wouldn't fit anymore. Trust me, that happens. Guess what? It's not going to come off that fast either. In fact, it's going to come off harder and longer than it did to go on. Rusty. That's what we'll call you, Rusty. See, you're not getting a challenge. You're not getting your blood boiling. You're not going out and finding something to do. You know, you're not raising money for Cigars for Warriors. You're not getting cigars donated for Cigars for Warriors. I'm not saying you got to do it every day, but come on. Every Tuesday we ask the water buffaloes that support this, the CFW, the Cigars for Warriors, to wear their buffalo hats and take a Buffy, because it's Buffy Tuesday. Okay? So we pull these fuzzy little things out. We take these things off. We find a nice little place there so they don't fall down and smack the dog. And then we put these on. And then we take a Buffy. What's a Buffy? A picture of one of us. Instead of a selfie, it's a Buffy. Doing this, horns up. It's another way to meet a challenge without rusting out. It's something different. All right? Are you part of an organization? Are you reading to kids? Are you going to school and reading to first and second graders during their reading time? They all love it. Are you part of the adopt-a-grandparents? You're my age. Your grandkids aren't around. You want to be around some kids. Go to a program at a senior center or somewhere that says, we'll make you and get you adopted by a kid so you can be an adopted grandparent. Or you're going to sit in your pity party and do nothing. You see, yeah, I know. It's so gorgeous. Sorry, got to keep it covered up. That solar power, solar collector for the sex machine just going to get overdone and you ain't going to be able to contain him. Oh, yes. So, if nothing else, find a passion. I don't care if it's gardening, rock painting, wood carving, cigar collecting, stamp collecting, coin collecting, mistress collecting. Oh, God. Gotta quit thinking out loud. Gonna get me in trouble again. Anyway, out there. Nothing else. Come to Smokin' Joe's tonight. Bill has put together an awesome night with Matilde Cigars. Guess what? I told you, this is that Matilde Serena that I was talking about. Now, this is about the fourth one I've had. And I tell you what, for about a 30 on the 0 for mild and 100 for full, being a 30 is not a bad cigar. I'm not usually into these, but man, this is a good, for the average folk out there, this one's a good day starter cigar. Yep. A very good day starter cigar. And it's got a real creamy note to it I was telling you about. It has like a caramel creamy, but not the sugary part of it. Just a hint of sweetness, but not that, because I don't like a lot of sweets. I'm the kind of guy that sit down to a bowl of potatoes before I sit down to a bowl of pudding or something like that, something sweet. But I tell you what, has an Ecuadorian Connecticut wrapper. Its binder is Dominican Republic. The filler is a combination Dominican and Nicaraguan long leaf fillers. And like I said, it's about a 30 on the mild to full scale. It's called a mild medium. And it has a creamy texture to the smoke. Matilde, Matilda. Not the other one. Waltzing Matilda, waltzing Matilda. You know, that's the other one. No, this is Matilde, Matilde Cigar. Awesome. This one's a Serena. But don't forget, it has the Renser, the Quadrata, and the Ascoro, which is another lovely, lovely cigar, but it's going to kick butt, take names, because it's one of them full bodies. So, tonight, 6 o'clock, be out there. Bill, thank you. You're putting on an awesome place out there with some awesome cigars, and we're coming out to support you. So, I want you to know, that's it, people. Go do something different. Come out to Cigars out at Smoking Joe's in Cave Creek, Arizona. Have a good time. Yes, the man, the myth, the legend, the blind guy will be there with the Super Dog Bravo. With my sidekick, Sam Big Dog Grant is with me. And we'll drag a few other friends along. Supposedly Martin said he's coming. I doubt it. He says he comes to everything, but he doesn't show up. Kippy, well, you know, if he ain't sick, he's working. Working on her. Yeah. Les, hope you're feeling better and show up for a little bit tonight. It's also poker night. Hey, don't forget, guys, you can win some awful good cigars. On top of that, come on out and visit and see Matilde Cigars. And until we see you again, smoke what you like what you smoke, and above all, quit rusting your brain out and kick some ash.